Good morning, students. I hope you had understood the last class problems, that is how to write the statements and how to understand the problems, right? So we'll continue with the remaining problems. So the next problem is a machine on an average manufactures 2825 screws a day. So how many screws did it produces in the month of January 2006? Right, children? Now see here. A machine. So it manufactures how many screws in a day? It manufactures 2825 screws in a day. Now, how many screws did it produce in the month of January 2006? So they are given for. So what the question is there? So the question is there, in a day, some number of screws are manufacturing. So see here, in one day, some number of screws is manufacturing. I will take like 70 screws. So they are asking you in January how many screws will be manufactured. So in January how many days will be there, children? In January how many days will be there? In January 31 days will be there. So in 31 days how many screws will be produced? So in one day 70 means in 31 how much means what you should do? You should multiply 31 into 70. Right, children? So what you should do here? You should find the product. You should multiply it. So what you should multiply? You should multiply this number of screws with the number of days in that month. Clear? Did you all understood? So can we write the statement for that? So a machine on an average manufactures 2825 screws in a day. So what can I write the statement? Number of screws manufactured in a day. So how many screws, children? In one day how many screws they are manufacturing? They are manufacturing 2825 screws. Right. So next is what? How many screws did it produce in the month of January? So number of days in January is how many days, children? 31 days. So 31 days. You all don't know January means 31 days. So those who don't know, can we keep the figures like this? See, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, like this. Here what comes at the number of days will be 31. What comes here will be the 30 days. Right? Now, so they are asking you how many screws did it produce in the month of January. So, therefore, total number of screws manufactured in the month of which, children? In the month of January. In the month of January equals what I said? In one day how many screws? 2825. So for how many days they are asking you to calculate? For 31 days. Right. You will find the product in the working column, that is 2825 into 31. You will find the product. You all only can find the product, children. No need to do right. You all only will find the product, and what the answer you will get, you will write down here. Clear, children? The answer you will get is 87,575. For your reference, I am writing the answer, but you have to do it in a working column where you will not write this direct answers. Got it, children? The answer for this your reference, whether you have done it right or wrong, for that reference I am giving you the answer. So these many screws are manufactured in the month of January. Clear, children? Can we go for the next problem? Yes. The next problem is a merchant at rupees 78,592 with a Okay, so there is a merchant. She asked rupees 7,592 with her. She placed an order for purchasing 40 radio sets. How many radio sets? 40 radio sets at rupees 1,200 each. At rupees 1,200 each. How much money will remain with her after the purchase? So what's the question? There is a merchant. So she has how many rupees with her? She is having 78,592 rupees with her. How much she is having? 78,592 rupees she is having. Now she placed an order. So she is purchasing something. What she is purchasing? She is purchasing 40 radios. She is purchasing 40 radios. So at rupees 1,200 each. They are not saying you 40 radios for 1,200. They are saying you one radio cost 1,200. Okay. So one radio cost 1,200 means 40 radios cost how much, children? 40 radios cost how much? What you should do? You should multiply with this number, that is 40 into 1,200. So you will get the total number, that is total cost of the 40 radios. Right? Each means each, that is one radio. So what's the question? How much money will remain with her after the purchase? So we have to take this amount, then subtract the total amount, then you will get the remaining amount. This I will give you with a small example, okay? This is the bigger number. If you feel difficult, for that reason I am giving you with the. See now, you will be having 500 rupees. You will be having how much? 500 rupees you will be having. Now, your grandfather or your grandmother will give you 500 rupees for the festival. Now 500 rupees will give you. Now, you will take 20 chocolates. You will take 20 chocolates where one chocolate equals, what is the cost of one chocolate? One chocolate will be 10 rupees. Where one chocolate cost is 10 rupees. Got it, children? Now, if you take 20 chocolates of 20 rupees, what is the total amount you have spent now? What you will do? You will multiply with this 20 into 10. 2 ones are 2. How many zeros? 1, 2. So 201 rupees you have to give for that shop. Now, what is the money remaining with you means what you will do? You will subtract with the total amount, that is 500 minus 200. That is 300. So you are having 300 rupees left with you all. Right, children? The same with this problem. Clear? The same with this problem. Instead of this chocolate, they have given you radio. Instead of this pocket money, the money what is there with her, they have given you only with the larger number. Clear? Can you all do it now? See here. Now, we'll write the statements down. A merchant had rupees 78,592 now. So, we'll write down total money merchant had. What is the money merchant is having, children? Rupees 70,592. Clear? Yes. Now, next statement is number of radio sets she wants to purchase. She wants to purchase how many radio sets she wants to purchase, children? 40. Now, cost of each radio set equals. What is the cost of each radio set, children? Cost of each radio set is 1,200. Right? Therefore, cost of 40 radio sets equals. Therefore, cost of 46 radio sets equals what I should do? Rupees 1,200 into 40. Understood till children till here? So we do the product, that is 1200 into 40. Now when zeros are there, no need to multiply that zeros. Just we'll write on 4 2s is 8, 4 ones are 4. Here 2 zeros, here 1 zero, so 2 plus 1 is 3. So we'll write on 3 zeros. So what is the cost of 40 radio sets, children? Rupees 48,000. Now she has to give this much money to the radio shopkeeper. Now see here. Next, how much money will remain with her after the purchase? So you should see what is the money left with her. So therefore, money left with her after purchase equals what you should do, children? You should subtract this amount from the money what is added. That is rupees 78,592 minus rupees 48,000. So you should do the subtraction of those two. That is 78,592 minus 48,000. You should do the subtraction. Got it, children? So we will do 2 minus 0 is 2, 9 minus 0 is 9, 5 minus 0 is 5, 8 minus 8 is 0, 7 minus 4 is 3. So money left with us is rupees 30,592. So what is the left out money with the children? So she is having 30,592 in her hand. Got it, children? So she was having some money. In that money she is going to purchase 40 radio sets. Where each radio set cost how much, children? 1,200. So 1,200 means afterwards this will be the total cost of radio for 40 sets. So what is the money left means you have to subtract this money what she has given to the shopkeeper minus what the money she is having. So the answer you will get, that will be the money left with her. Got it, children? Clear? Yeah. Next problem is a student multiplied 7,236 by 65 instead of multiplying by 56. By how much was his answer greater than the correct answer? And do you need to do both the multiplications? Yes. See your children. Now there is a student. Okay. There is a student where they ask you to, they are given you the number. Okay. They are given you the number that is 7,236. This by 65. But instead of multiplying by 56, that is she has to multiply like this. 56. You all will do this mistakes now. I think you all can remember you will do this mistakes. Like reversing the numbers or by miss you are taking the wrong questions, right? So the same happened here also with the student like you all. Okay. See, instead of multiplying like this, that is with 56, she took a number 65. Now, by how much was his answer greater than the correct answer? Now they are asking you, she has done like this, but she has to multiply this. Now what is the total answer greater? That is, how much answer she has got greater than instead of getting with this. And they are also given you do you need to do both the multiplication? They are asking you to find out, see 7236. She has done for this. She has done for this. But the question was to do what, children? 723656. Question was to do multiplication of that number. But she has done this number. You should find the multiplication for these two numbers also and calculate the differences. No. There are two methods you can do. Either you can find the product of this number and product of this number That is one method. But the easiest method is no need to do both the multiplication. No need to do the both multiplication. Okay, children? Just simple thing is, see here, now 65 is there. 65 minus 56. Subtract 65, 56 from 65, children. Can I subtract 6 from 5? No. 5. So I will take the carry, that is borrowing from the previous number. 15 minus 6 is 9. So you got 9. So now the 9, you will multiply this number by that 9. You will get the answer by which number she has got the greater answer. Okay, children? No need to do the, see, into, you need to do both the multiplication. No need to do the both the multiplication. Just you will subtract those two numbers. The number which she has taken and the number which they are given. Just you finally subtract. That is difference between that number. So the what the number you will get, multiply with that number, children. Now, did you all understand this now? So can we just write the statements here? A student multiplied 7236 by 65 instead of multiplying by 56. How much was his answer? Greater than the correct answer. So the differences between 65 and 56 is how much you got, children? 9. So you will multiply with that number this. That is difference between the correct and the incorrect answer. That is 7236 into 9. When you multiply this, we will multiply here only. 9 6 are, children? 9 6 are, okay. Dollar we will find the answer and we will write the answer. Clear? Just write out here. Other is 6 9 is 54. 4, 5 carry. 3 9s are 27. 27 plus 5 is 32. Where 2, 3 carry. 9 2s are 18. 3 21. 2, 7 9s are 63. 64, 65. So 65,124 was the answer. Clear, children? So this was the answer. Greater she had got. Clear, children? Yes. Now, the next problem is, see, to stitch a shirt, 2 meter, 15 centimeter cloth is needed. Out of 40 meter cloth, how many shirts can be stitched and how much cloth will remain? And they have given you a name, you have to convert data in centimeter. See here, they are given you in meter, but you should convert data in which, children? Centimeter. So what the question is? The question is, to stitch a shirt, 2 meter 15 centimeter cloth is needed. So for one shirt, how much cloth is required, children? 2 meter 15 centimeter is required. Got it? So for one shirt, 2 meter 15 centimeter cloth is required. But out of 40 meter cloth, so how many meter cloth we are having? 40 meter we are having. How many shirts can be stitched? So in this 40 meter, with this measurement, how many shirts can be stitched? This is shirt. This is shirts. Okay, children, did you all understand the question? So for one shirt, 2 meter 15 centimeter cloth is required. So we are having 40 meter of cloths. In this 40 meter cloth, how many shirts we can stitch with this measurements? And you have to keep the data in what, children? In centimeter, not in meter. Did you all understand the question, children? So there is, can we write the statement? Yeah. Next. So first statement, what they are given is total length of the cloth will write down. Total length of the cloth. What is the total length of the cloth, children? 40 meter. See here, you should convert into what, children? You have to convert into centimeter. So 1 meter equals how many centimeters, children? 1 meter equals, recall it fast, 1 meter equals 100 centimeter. Very good. So 40 into 100 centimeter. If you want, you can write down in the bracket where 1 meter equals 100 centimeter. So 4 1s is 4. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4000 centimeter. So total length of cloth we are having is 4000 centimeter. Next is cloth required to stitch one shirt. What is the cloth required to stitch one shirt, children? 2 meter 15 centimeter. 2 meter 15 centimeter. Right? Now you should convert this into centimeter. See, this is already in centimeter, so no need to convert. This we should convert. 2 into 100 plus 15. You have learned the conversion, convert meter into centimeter, centimeter into meter already in the previous class. Right, children? So 2 into 100 is 200 plus 50 equals 250 centimeter. But children, to stitch one shirt, how much we require? 215 centimeter. Now, number of shirts that can be stitched. Number of shirts that can be stitched. So number of shirts that can be stitched out of how much, children? Out of 4000 centimeter equals how much, children? So now what you should do now? You should divide this number by this number, that is 4000 divided by 215. 4000 divided by 215. Now you should divide it. 215 divided by 4000. Now 215. I know you all will be thinking, what is this? We all know only tables till 20. It is 215. But you all know to do multiplication, right, children? So nothing to worry. So you all will write on the tables here. 215 ones is 215. 215 to 2s are. Just do the multiplication. 2 5s are 10. Then 1 carry 2 ones are 2 3. 2 2s are 4. So 430. See here where 400 is there. So we can take 215 ones are 215. Clear? Next, subtraction. See here 0 0 is there. So what I should take? Take borrow. That is from 3 here. This will also become 9 where 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 1 is how much, children? 9 minus 1. 8. Then 3 minus 2 is 1. Then here 0. Okay. Next again. 215 into 3. 3 5s is how much, children? 3 5s is 15. 1. 3 1s are 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 2s are 6. See 185 we will get for 8s are. Okay, children. So 8 you will write 1720. So just do the subtraction. 0. 5 minus 2 is 3. 8 minus 7 is 1. So what is the remainder here? 130 meter. So what is the quotient, children? 18. So how many shirts you can stitch is 18 shirts. You can stitch is 18 shirts where remaining cloth. What is the remaining cloth, children? Remainder is nothing but remaining cloth. So what is the remainder? Is 130. 130 what? Centimeters. So 130 centimeter cloth is remaining. Understood, children? Yeah. If you don't know the tables, larger numbers mean just we will do the multiplication and you will write.